Marcus Jannus. Ah, yes. The fella from Cor. Well, tell him we're short-handed on help right now, but we're getting to him as quickly as we can. Boland has injured his back and he's convalescing, so I don't have anyone to work the mill. I'm trying to hire more help, but I haven't had any luck. If you want your lumber any faster, you'll have to saw the logs yourself. Then I can send them to be cut into your lumber. Let's see now. Looks like his first order would be roughly 15 timbers, so that should get you started. No one has paid me anything in full. I was only paid a deposit, but I can adjust the final price to reflect your sweat equity. I will make sure you get a fair price, given the nature of my current situation. Like I said, it's only 15 logs. It won't take any time. Oh, no need to get hasty. I'll make it worth your while.
Hail, summoner. Conjure me up a warm bed, would you?
So Reinhard finally found someone who will work for free. Nice. I'll tell you, that man has no shame. Since my cousin Boland has been down on his back, I came to fill in for him, but I haven't been paid in weeks. I have an idea, but can't prove it. I've probably said too much already. Hey, you better get to work. Those logs aren't going to saw themselves. What did you have in mind? Very well. Honest gold for honest work. I'll take it. Well, I can tell you Boland is not down on his back. He has said that because he and I both refuse to work for free. That damn Reinhard keeps gambling away all our money. It's that damn fight cave. He's addicted to it. He lost all his money gambling on those damn fights. Boland tried to tell me, but I wouldn't listen. He doesn't have any money to pay me for my work, so I ain't working until he can pay me. You'll have to ask Reinhard about it if you want to know any more, but don't tell him I said anything. I'll deny it. That's all I can tell you.
Just stoke the fire. Take a seat and get the cold out.
Sure Bones, handsome man in Falkreath.
Gah, those cousins! Always running off at the mouth. Roland doesn't know what in oblivion he's talking about. Ah, damn blabbermouth. Just can't keep his mouth shut. I'm sorry I lied to you. You had me trapped and I didn't know what to do. But say, maybe you can help me out of this problem I'm in. Because, unless you do, it could be weeks before the rest of your lumber for Helgen is delivered. Roland is right. I'm broke and I can't pay anyone for the work. Lost it. Gone. Went on a bad run in a fight cave. But that is where you can help me. I take my last bit of gold and bet on you. You fight and win enough times, and I'll get my money back, and you keep your winnings from the pit. It's like an arena. Men fight, people bet, try to win money. The fighters are paid if they win. If they lose, well, you know. Exactly. No need to tell you the rules. There aren't any. The only exception is the fights are between men, mer, or Khajiit only. And of course the occasional orc, but no creatures, giants, or the like are allowed in the pit. Only the civilized races. Beyond that, wear any armor, use any weapon or magic you like, and fight to the death. You have to have a recommendation. Take this letter to Goro. It's from a friend of mine in Cyrodiil. It was for another fighter that met an untimely end. So don't ask any questions about it. You'll find the cave a little ways down the west road heading out of town. One last thing. We must have no further contact until all this is over. Once I get my money back, I'm done with that pit for good. You may return to see me then, but if you try to talk to me in the cave, I will act like I don't know you. I'll speak with you again later. Hey, calm down. You don't think I know that? I just want to get back on my feet and I'm done with that place.
Now I know who you are, and I know your business. This place is a good folk we've got here, mostly.
Let's see, from Rolfstone, Heart of Bruma. Haven't seen him in months. Please tell him not to be a stranger when you speak to him. My, he was an impressive warrior in his day, but age eventually catches us all, I suppose. Between you and me, I heard he killed dozens of those Aldmiri bastards during the Grey War. Well then, if you're a friend of his, you are certainly welcome here. Go down through the passage underneath here and see Wigloff down in the blue room. He'll get you started. And, don't get yourself killed, okay?
Need something?
You think you got what it takes to make it in the pit? We have Myrmidon matches going on right now. It just so happens I have an opening on the blue team. All pit dogs start as challengers to our Myrmidon level fighters. If you want to look at it that way, be my guest. Either way, everyone starts on the blue team and proves themselves from there. Prepare yourself, and let me know when you're ready to fight. Well, you have to live first. But each Myrmidon match pays 250 gold at the cage. Report to Goru after each fight for your earnings. If you're ready to fight again, come see me. Very well. Your first match will be against a particularly nasty orc with an enchanted mace. He's a big brute and can take a hit, so be on your toes. Follow me. and gentlemen, welcome to another exciting round of action in the Fight Cave! Your first fighter! You know him, and you love him! Hailing from Marco, by way of the Dragon Tail Mountains! Let's have a big round of applause for your favorite Green Myrmidon! Mork the Fearful! And for your challenger, today we have a new pit dog from the blue team! Hailing from parts unknown, please welcome your challenger! And so, we have two fighters, full of rage, and ready to do battle. Two warriors have entered this pit, but only one warrior will leave.
Two warriors enter! One warrior leaves!
Two warriors enter. One warrior leaves. Two warriors enter. One warrior leaves.
Your wagers have been placed, and you're ready for war. Let's find out who will be victorious! Let the match begin!
Come on!
And there we have it. A devastating mauling by our challenger. Let's hear it for the new Big Dog! We'll have another match coming soon, so don't go away. Let's see if this challenger from the blue team can keep it up.
Oh yes, you certainly earned this. 250 gold for a Myrmidon match. Well done. Now there's just one thing, Challenger. We need you to choose a name so we can put on the cards for any more matches you fight in. Please see Wiggloff and decide what you want to call yourself, will you?
You really surprised a lot of people out there, Pit Dog. You fought well, or at least well enough. Most Pit Dogs don't make it through a Myrmidon match. But you might be special. Got an eye for that sort of thing. Time will tell. So, yes, what do we call you? You most pit. So, yes. What do we call you? Very well, pit dog. You will now be known as Dragonborn. Prepare yourself, and let me know when you're ready to fight. Excellent. Your next Myrmidon is a local Nord named Vald. I wouldn't get too close to him if I were you. Just take my word on that, is all I can say. Follow me.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Fight Cave! For this battle, one of your favorite sons is back home and ready to draw blood. Please welcome to the pit your favorite Nord warrior, Vald the Impaler! And for your challenger, fresh from their first victory in the pit, please welcome your newest challenger, Dragonborn! Let's find out who will be victorious! Let the match begin! In another amazing fight from the blue team, Vald lays slain in this pit. This new pit dog is rapidly making a name for themselves here at the Fight Cave. Stick around, we will have more matches later on.
Of course, 250 gold for another Myrmidon match. Well done.
You didn't let that vampire touch you, did you? Don't get too close to me if you did. Anyways, you've defeated 2 Myrmidons, and that earns you a new rank. So, you are no longer a pit dog, and I award you the rank of Myrmidon. All Myrmidon challengers fight warrior-level opponents. And you've drawn a very crafty and unpredictable spellcaster named Ulnaril. Follow me to the pit.
Ladies and gentlemen, take your places for our next match. From the red team, please welcome your Altmer warrior, Onaril the Unbeaten! And from the blue team, fresh off 2 victories, our newest Myrmidon! Dragonborn! Our fighters are ready to do battle! Let the match begin! So there we have it. Let's hear it for our Myrmidon! Don't go anywhere. We have more matches coming up.
Of course, 300 gold for a warrior match. Well done.
Certainly handled that elf like a seasoned warrior. I hereby advance you in rank to brawler class. For this fight, one of our gladiators has arrived from Cyrodiil just in time to face you. His name is Brutus, and he is a veteran fighter, so watch yourself. Follow me.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back! For this match, let's hear a round of applause for your gladiator, Brutus! And for your challenger, our newest warrior, Dragonborn! Fighters, take your positions and let the match begin! Oh my, our warriors' victories continue! Brutus has been defeated! Stick around, we will have more matches later on!
Of course, 350 gold for a gladiator match. Well done.
defeated one of our most accomplished fighters, Brawler. Well done. Beating a gladiator gains you the new rank of warrior, which means you'll be fighting one of our heroes. He is a Breton with skills in magic and the blade, so he's liable to throw anything at you. Follow me to the pit.
Ladies and gentlemen, take your places for our next match. From the red team, please welcome our hero from High Rock, Tyrannus! From the blue team, fresh from a mauling defeat of Brutus, welcome back, Dragonborn! Fighters, take your positions and let the match begin! Well, there we have it. Once again, victorious. Let's hear it for the blue team. Don't go anywhere. We have more matches coming up.
Of course, 400 gold for a hero match. Well done.
Everyone, including our current grand champion. He has requested a match with you, so we are going to forego the customary procedure and let you fight. And I hereby promote you to Gladiator. Make no mistake, this Khajiit is champion for a reason. He is one tough opponent. I hope you're ready for this. Follow me.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have something special for you for our last match. Our grand champion has returned to Skyrim. Please welcome back to the pit, Subra! And our challenger from the blue team, please welcome back, Dragonborn! Fighters, take your positions and let the match begin! Amazing! Our grand champion has been defeated! Stick around. We will have more matches later on.
Of course, 500 gold for defeating a champion. I wouldn't have believed it if I didn't see it with my own eyes. Well done.
Boy, did you ever? We haven't had a challenger that exciting, since, I can't remember when. Yes, of course I am. But I'm sure you can see how addictive it can become, can't you? My, you do have a short temper, don't you? Why so angry? Well, you'll get your lumber soon enough. Please tell Mr. Jannus I will have a shipment out for him tomorrow. No one is getting swindled by me. Oh yes, that. How about the first 2 shipments are free of charge, and I can take off, say, 10% for the rest. Here is a new contract for Mr. Jannus. Please give him my warmest regards, will you? You're right. Goodbye.
You're the new Archmage of the college in Winterhold? Well, maybe you can teach me.
Need something?
Hello, friend. Good to see you. I hear you've been busy. What? New contracts? Discounts, you say? What happened? Maybe so. But I'll bet it will make for quite a tale to tell your grandchildren around a campfire someday. Ah, how I envy you. If only I were but a younger man. Forgive my mindless ramblings of younger days. It's just an old soldier's dreams. Anyway, this says we will receive a considerable savings. And the shipments will begin immediately. Well done. Now we can get that old inn finished and start on the rest of the town. No, you've worked yourself out of a job with me. And again, thank you. But I believe Valerius has more information for you. Please see him at your earliest convenience.
Never been a religious man myself. People should be able to worship as they please, or not at all if they choose to.
Yes, I wanted to be absolutely certain before I spoke with you.
but it's been confirmed by my sources. There is indeed a slavery network in operation here in Skyrim, and all clues point to my old nemesis Arundel as its chief operator. They're capturing citizens, whole families, and even their children, selling them as slaves. I'm afraid only the gods know what's happening to these poor souls after that. Arundel has certainly covered his tracks well, so we have very little, if anything, to go on. All we know is that he specifically requested a transfer here, and to be assigned as overseer of all prison operations in Skyrim. It was certainly convenient, was it not? Be that as it may, fortunately one of their guards had loose lips at precisely the right moment. And you may remember Korst saying he spoke of his relationship with some whore at the Tallmast Tavern. I know, it's not much, but maybe she can provide us with something else to investigate. Can you see what you can find out from her? Here, I'll mark it on your map.
What you did for Korst and the rest of us. Thank you, friend.
Well, handsome, I only provide one kind of service here. And information, ain't it? Besides, I never kiss and tell. What you see is what you get with me, sugar. So, if you're not interested in my company, I suggest you go to the bar and leave me be. Well, baby, if you're feeling that generous, maybe I know a little. But I was hoping to get to know a handsome man like you a little better. Oh, that lean body and muscles. Oh, such a pity. I might even spend some time with you for free someday. About him? Nothing much. He's been here to see me a time or two. Not very, impressive, if you ask me. But that's another story. Hold on, sweetie. I'm getting to it. All I really know is that another one of the girls said someone else came in here looking for him yesterday. She said instead of a tall mast, he was more like a limp sail. But she said he sure did his share of talking. I guess if you can't be good at, well, you know, something else, talking is the next best thing. She said he was one of those kind you wouldn't want to tell any secrets to, if you know what I mean. He said his name was Mainin. Anyway, he said he would be taking a ship out of Solitude back home soon. For all I know, he might still be there. Now, if you don't need me for anything else, I have customers to take care of. That's a pity, honey.
Welcome to the Winking Skeever.
This
Take a
is
load
an
off
ode
and
to
enjoy the atmosphere.
Skyrim's staunch protectors, the Imperials.
What? Who? You must be mistaking me for someone else. I know no one by that name. What? That's absolutely preposterous. Is that so? Perhaps you're right. This job has become more than I bargained for anyway. Very well, I will talk. But only if you guarantee me you'll let me sail back home.
We drink to our youth, to the
I don't
days
know.
come and go.
I never met him,
For the
actually.
age of
I only met
aggression
with one of his
is just about
associates,
done.
an odd bandit named Gunlock.
We'll drive out the storm
Some say his
clouds and
last name is
restore what
Folktown,
we own.
but I wouldn't
With our
know about that
blood
for
and
sure.
our steel, we
All
will
I know
take
is that
back
Erendil
our
sends
home.
the product to Gunlock, and he takes care of getting them smuggled out of Skyrim. I don't know exactly where he is, but I know they smuggle the product out of Skyrim from an old shipwreck on the coast northwest of here. I heard they used an old frozen cave to hold the product, and then used boats to transfer them out to one of their ships at night. My shipment is supposed to be on its way there now. I swear to you that is all I know.
This land is ours, and
No,
we'll see it
I suppose it
wiped
won't.
clean of the
Not now,
scourge
at
that
least.
has sullied our hopes and our dreams.
Yes, of course. As I said, I've already made those arrangements.
Rick, the killer of kings.
You needn't worry about
Your
that.
death we will
Now then,
drink and
I'll
we'll
take my
sing.
leave of you.
Victory's yours, I submit!
I know.
Thought I heard.
What was it?
Someone there?
I don't know who you are, friend, but thank you. Will you go check outside and make sure it's safe for us to leave? I heard that bandit say there's some others on the way to ship us out of here. Please, help us. That's my wife and son in there. I've got to help them. He's not going to make it if we don't. Hurry. I'll go see what I can do to get my family and the other man ready to get out of here. Please, make sure the coast is clear, and please, hurry.
Yes?
Yes?
You are starting to become a nuisance. Find him and take him back to my quarters on the ship. Good to see you're friendly and coming back around. Oh, don't worry. The paralysis isn't permanent, but you may have a headache for a while. I suppose there's no harm in you knowing. It's a spell from a very arcane and ancient school of magic. I am one of only a few who can wield it these days. For a lesser skilled being, its effects are more harmful to the caster than the victim. In recent times, many died simply trying to learn it, but I have mastered it, even if it does leave me a little tired. But I don't think you really want to talk shop, do you? No, of course not. You've caused me quite the bit of trouble, you know. But be that as it may, I'm glad to finally meet you face to face. Yes, charming to the last, I'm sure. But you do understand that it's simply a matter of my good graces that you're still alive, don't you? Do you think that slaughtering an entire dispatch of Old Mary's soldiers, including 2 justiciars, would go unnoticed by the Dominion? Were it not for me, that fetid little town you're trying to rebuild would have been razed to the ground by now, and the Thalmor would have once and for all put an end to your pitiful little band of miscreants. Oh, you look surprised. But don't worry. I know everything. The town, this Marcus Jannus, and most of all Valerius Tiberius Arturia, and his pathetic remnants of the Keepers of Hatu. They were also once a great thorn in my side, and, like you, caused me not a little bit of trouble in the past. But their time, his time, and yours has come to an end. I expect him to die, like all men will die or serve the Dominion. The era of men has come and gone. It is now the time of the Ultima. You know, we were once a very patient people, but that patience has worn thin. I could have killed you, but I did not. Why? Yes, good. You see, we're not so different, you and I. I killed his family and others. You killed my men at the prison. We're both murderers. It's all just a matter of perspective. But yes, you are. You will see that in time, if you live. You will go get Valerius Tiberius Arturia and hand him over to me at the prison where you murdered my soldiers. Oh, but there is way all wrong. You will, or else your friend Marcus Jannus will die. As I said, I know everything about you and your friends. I know that yesterday he decided to take a little stroll down to Riverwood. You know, you just can't be too careful these days. You never know when you might get kidnapped and brought to me. So, as you can see, you have little choice. Bring Valerius to me, and I might let Jannus live. Don't bring him to me, and he will surely die, as will Valerius and you. So you see, Valerius is going to die, one way or another. This way, you at least get to spare the life of your friend. It's your choice. Now, you must sleep for a bit, and when you wake, you'll be back at the shore. You know what you must do. Now sleep. Guards, take him back to the shore.
finding. Hi, what can I do for you?
How do you know this? God damn it, this is what I was afraid of. Wait right there. Falco, do you have anything you want to say about this?
Valerius, I don't know anything about any of this. I swear to the gods.
You and I are the only ones who knew Marcus was going to Riverwood. I made sure of that. You are a traitor and a liar. If you didn't have anything to do with this, then how was Marcus captured? How did they know what my friend here was up to? How did they know where Korst was hiding before? It's all very convenient, is it not?
I don't know, Valerius. I swear I don't know anything you're talking about.
Liar! Except for rescuing Korst, Arundel has known what we were doing at every turn. You didn't have time to warn anyone about that, now did you? I saw you, Falco, 2 nights ago when you thought I was asleep. I followed you and saw the messenger you met with. I should kill you right now. How could you betray me like this? How could you betray Marcus and all your brothers?
Valerius, I'm sorry. They said they have my sister and her children. They're so young. They're all I have left. They said they would kill them if I didn't tell them what they wanted to know. I didn't want to, but I had no choice.
Falco, you're a fool. Your sister and her children are already dead, or slaves by now. You'll never see them again. That much is certain. We don't have time for this. Korst, lock him in a cell downstairs. I'll deal with him later.
Yes, sir.
Fill me in on what you know. Then it has come to this at last. Perhaps today is a good day to die. I'm ready to go when you are. Arundel, I came as you wished. Now let Marcus go. Now!
Valerius, what do you think you're doing? You can't.
It's the only way, Marcus. You must know that by now. It has to end here and now.
So, we finally meet at last after all these years. Unfortunately, I'm sorry to say you fall well short of the legends that precede you. Keepers of Hartu, indeed.
I said, let Marcus go!
All in due time, Imperial. You know, I still remember the look on your son's face from all those years ago. It is the look of fear and death, and it's the same look on your face right now. I remember my men saying he squealed like a little girl when they beat him, and that your wife and young daughter both moaned like whores as my men ravaged them again and again and again.
I'll kill you!
Valerius, no! Arundel done to him? This is far, far worse than any paralysis spell I've ever seen. I think it's draining the life out of him. We have to see if we can help him. Val, can you hear me?
Yes, old friend. Barely. So good to be with you, old friend. I'm glad you're here.
We're going to find a way to get you out of here. Hang on, Valerius.
No, old friend. My journey has come to an end. Please, let me go, Marcus.
Val,
Sabrina. Children. I see my wife and my children.
Yes, old friend. Go to them. Go be with your family.
Oh my.
Valerius, he's gone. Oh, Dallas, no!
Yes, Korst, it's finished. But what are you doing here?
I'm sorry, Marcus. We just couldn't let him come here to die like this. But it appears we are too late.
Yes, Korst, I understand. You men, stand at ease for a moment. I'm sorry, but these men and I would like some time alone, if you don't mind. We'll bring his body back to Helgen and prepare for a service tomorrow. Please join us in honoring our friend. We will wait to begin the service until you arrive. Go easy, my friend. Yes, thank you for coming. Please, join the others. I'd like to say a few words. I know this must be as difficult for each of you as it is for me. More so. You were his trusted friends, and his inner circle. Of our friend, I can assure each of you this. He told me that he was truly happy again, for the first time in many years. I don't presume to have words that might assuage the grief you must feel. You will each have to find your own solace in whatever manner suits each of you best. But if this were a proper military funeral, we would most likely have a musician playing a funeral song. Many of these old songs came from ancient battlefields, played at the end of a long day of fighting. They were lullabies, meant to signify that all was well. It was peaceful and safe to rest for the night. Oh, Valerius, old friend, you will not soon be forgotten. You are safe now. You may finally be at peace.
For our friend, we weep.
For his memory,
We rejoice.
For this warrior,
We salute you.
For ourselves,
We say goodbye.
Goodbye. Yes, I have. Please, come with me. Korst is meeting us downstairs. Let's get this over with as quickly as we can. Falco, you succeeded in getting Valerius killed. I hope you're happy.
Marcus, I'm so sorry. They had my sister and told me they would kill her and her children. They're all the family I have left. Please, Marcus.
Falco, did you really think you could negotiate with those maggots? Did you really think you could trust them? You are a fool. But gods, what am I going to do with you?
He is a traitor, and should die a traitor's death.
You're probably right, Korst, but I don't know. What do you think about all this? I'm concerned that Valerius's death may cloud my judgment. Yes, perhaps you're right. Korst, release him. Falco, you will not die this day. Not by my hand. But if I ever see you again, I'll kill you myself. Now go to whatever fate the gods may have waiting for you.
Oh gods, thank you, Marcus. But what have I done? I'll never be able to live with myself for this. Oh gods, what have I done? Valerius is dead because of me. Oh gods, no!
It is finished.
We did what had to be done, Korst. You're dismissed.
Yes, sir.
This whole thing with Falco has been a mess. And we've paid for it with our dearest blood. But were it not for you, we'd probably all be dead now. We owe you our lives. Seems all I do lately is keep thanking you for your help. I believe now that we can finally put all these things behind us and live in peace. Yes, well, as you can see, the construction continues to move along nicely. Patsy will run the inn for now, at least until we can find a proper innkeeper. And Sienna and Balfring have both decided they no longer want to live a soldier's life and wish to retire. As you probably already know, Balfring is a skilled blacksmith, and Sienna is becoming quite skilled in her armoring craft. They both want to work together and open a shop, and who am I to stand in their way? They should be open for business soon if you need anything. There's also one of the workers, the Argonian woman, who wants to open an alchemy shop once the construction's finished. As far as I'm concerned, she's earned it. And any town worth its weight needs an alchemy shop. Korst, oh, he'll never retire. He'll die an old soldier with his boots still on. It's just what he does. But this is a good thing, as he's needed to help keep the guards on their toes. Alton, he'll stay on and help Korst, while he continues his studies of the old Redguard ways of the sword singers. It's such a shame that art has been lost to the sands of time and history. Maybe he can learn enough to revive the old ways someday. When people lose connection with their heritage, they lose a part of themselves, you know. Who, me? Well, I've decided to reach out to a few wholesalers I know and start up the old shop again, right here in Helgen. So keep your eyes open for the store to open. I'm sure you'll find some things you can use. Other than that, once the construction's finished, a couple of the workers have said they'd stay on and work around town. You know, just general maintenance and so forth. But we need them, that's for sure. A couple more may even join the town guard. No. My leading days are over. I'm ready to settle down and live a quiet, peaceful life. When we're ready, we'll most likely set up a small town council. And then we can each take turns acting as sort of an executive officer for the week. But none of this would ever have been possible without you. This new town owes its very existence to you. Yes, Valerius too. I've decided to commemorate the town with a little something special. Oh, it's nothing elaborate, but I thought a little something in remembrance of those who have lost their lives here would be fitting. But that won't be until after the construction's finished. So keep your eyes open out by your private tower for it. And with that, my friend, it's been a long couple of days, and I'm sure you have other adventures to seek. Don't be a stranger, friend. And don't forget to stop by the shop sometime. I'm sure all the merchants will give their best prices to you once we're open for business. I'm proud, very proud, to have known you, and I cherish the privilege of calling you a friend. I hope to see you soon.
I heard of a certain someone fighting in some fight.
No, Forrest is a born leader.
You wouldn't know
He knows
anything
precisely how
about
to motivate.
Now would you?
Hey, you think we can go out into the field again sometime? That was fun.
Oh, hello. Okay, what is it? Ooh, I hope we're going somewhere dark and misty. Let's go. Mm-hmm. I just can't believe Valerius. Okay, what is it? Oh, okay. I hope there's somewhere I can take a nap around here. Don't be long, okay? Okay, what is it? Aw, you know how to make a girl feel like a stray mongrel, don't you? Anyway, if you change your mind, come and get me. What you did in that prison when we got coursed? Let's just say, I was impressed. So you're the new archmage I've heard about. Guess you should teach me a thing or two about that.
Need something?
You know, I'm glad I found a sturdy place to settle down. And I know these old bones need resting. You defeated Sura, grand champion from elsewhere. Tales to tell your grandkids indeed.
There are rumors that the Thieves Guild has a new leader. Good thing that Johto has nothing to steal.
Oh, hello. Things are really starting to shape up around here, aren't they?
Johto likes being a guard here. The hunter thanks you for this opportunity.
Okay, about what? I heard a little about it, but didn't believe it. I thought it was all nonsense. Is that so? What is that gonna cost me? I'm not some rich person, you know. Well, I suppose the boy deserves a better home than living out here in some little shack with me. Yes, well then, we'll collect our things and head there right away. But say, would you care to escort an old man and his grandson there? I'm not the fighter I used to be, you know. Kind be with us. We're right behind you.
What does it feel like to absorb a dragon's soul? I can't even imagine what that must feel like.
Need something?
Helgen's not so bad, if you don't mind the city folk always coming through. I think the boy's mom and dad would be happy he has a new home here. Thank you again, friend.
Huh?
Hmm?
Need something?
Hail, harbinger of the companions.